Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Say hi to Banana Bunches.
Hello, hi, Banana Bunches.
We have Jenny from Team Broccoli, Shannon from the Veggie Nut.
The Veggie Nut, correct.
And because you have two channels.
Yeah, Veggie Nuts and the Veggie Nut.
Okay, easy. And Amy from Fruity Foodie.
Hello.
And we're just going to quickly talk about the topic of healthy vegans, like if we should be healthy. I know a lot of people feel like if they're not in perfect health or perfect shape that they're bad representation for veganism. And I don't know, I just want people to feel better about where they're at and not feel this pressure to be in perfect health, you know, otherwise you're bad vegan. So I just curious what your thoughts are on that.
There's no such thing as a bad vegan. There's no such thing as a perfect vegan. You just do whatever works for you and don't be ashamed of it. You know, as long as you're vegan, that's, you know, all the animals care about. That's, you know, just do the best you could do. If you care about your health, you could always improve on that, but that's not what being vegan's about. And, you know, don't ever feel ashamed of...
Like they say, the animals don't give a shit why you're vegan. They're just happy that you're vegan and that you're not eating them.
Exactly.
And nobody knows where you were. Like, we were just talking about that. Like,
where you
somebody
came
might
from.
be wondering why you're not totally, I don't know why they think that because you look great. But, you know, why aren't you, like, super lean, like, freely?
I think, you know, people
like,
just
you
compare you to another vegan, which is totally unrealistic. We're all individuals, and we're not all going to look the same. And, yeah, like, you can't judge somebody. I used to be, like, 75 pounds heavier, so you don't know where I came from, and I also healed illnesses, so, again, you don't know. You don't.
Yeah, you have to remind yourself. I have to remind myself of that too, because even though I've been vegan for about 2 years, I was 20 pounds heavier and had a bunch of digestive issues, sick all the time, like calling out of work, going home early. I don't do that anymore. So I have to remember that I'm a lot better than I was. I'm not where I want to be, but eventually, but I'm not going to pressure myself either to get there. I'm just happy that I'm not harming anybody or anything to get there to do it.
I'm the same. I came from Crohn's disease, so been sick since I was 16 years old with Crohn's disease, and when I started eating a plant-based diet, and then I started as for health, eating a plant-based diet, but as I learned about the ethical reasons, environmental reasons, I became vegan, and it doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm still healthier than I was, and what matters to me now is just staying vegan. So it doesn't really matter how you come to veganism, but it's important that you stay vegan and not worry about what other people think. You know, if you know that you're helping animals and you're helping the environment, who cares what anybody else thinks? Like, it doesn't really matter.
Just think of, like, anytime there's somebody that's giving you negativity, there's probably 100 people out there for every one of those that you're inspiring because they can relate to you. So,
Yeah.
think of it that way too.
Everybody's going to relate to somebody different. So, you know, I've had comments from people saying that they love my videos and that they wish that they could start a YouTube channel. They're thinking about it, but they don't feel like they're perfectly where they want to be, whether, you know, it's weight or whatnot, and or they don't feel they have anything interesting to share. Just, you will relate to, you know, somebody will relate to you more than they would to me, or you, you know, so, you know, always don't be ashamed to put yourself out there. You will, somebody, you know, you'll reach somebody.
Even if you touch one person's life, it's better than reaching nobody, because I love hearing you're so real. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing the real stuff and not just all the happy days. You're sharing the sad days too, and, you know,
even if you're transitioning vegan, like
Sabine,
she is vegetarian and she just came to the Veg Fest, and after watching a talk, she's like, okay, I can do this. I can get rid of the cheese. But she's already got a YouTube channel going. Some people would just be afraid to do that because they're like, oh, the vegan people are just going to be all over me and yell at me. But it's good that she's got that on YouTube because somebody else can go back, watch her videos, and see how she made that transition.
it's more inspiring that way.
It is. It's realistic because some people are, you know, not going to be able to do it overnight. Some do, and some don't. So you're showing just the reality of it. Some people need to like transition and cut one thing out, then something else, and, you know, if going overnight isn't going to work for you, then that really isn't going to do any good. You want to do what's going to stick,
Yeah.
work for you.
Yeah, if you can't do the cold turkey thing, you do what works best, for sure.
I think a lot of this stems from because we feel like this unsaid pressure, because we know that everybody's watching us that isn't vegan, because we're going around talking about how great it is, and they're waiting for you to screw up. So we got that like in the back of our mind all the time. I think it just kind of stems from there. So, but yeah,
It's like you have to be perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, they think
We're
that we
human.
put ourselves
We're
on
not,
a pedestal, but they're the ones putting us on some unforeseen pedestal.
Unrealistic.
Yeah.
So my message to all vegans out there is you are perfect no matter what way you are. You're vegan.
Because you're vegan.
And don't be embarrassed, don't be ashamed, just be proud of who you are, and we're really proud that you're vegan.
So a round of applause for you guys. Yay. Or for anyone trying to be a vegan.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for talking.
Sure.
I'll get anything else to say.
I just want to say that you could also, if you're afraid to start a YouTube channel but you want to try to spread your message or whatever, you can start like Amy started by filming your food or filming whatever. And you don't actually have to show yourself until you're comfortable.
Yeah, I
with
did
the
the
camera.
camera. I didn't show myself for a while. I was just voiceovers or just me talking, and then
You
finally
never have to show
eventually.
yourself,
Yeah.
you know what? And you don't even
Yeah.
have to talk about what you eat. You can actually like have a lifestyle channel about biking or like motocross or whatever it is you do. I don't know, but like you can just like
And just
I love
being
making-
vegan, you'll still,
Yeah.
reach somebody else and
Like
with
even-
that other subject and bring,
Leading by example.
even if you became like the next gen of Marvels or something, you
Sure.
never really talked about it like outright. People know you're vegan.
yeah, it'll still, come across.
Yeah, like you said, there's always going to be different ways to reach different people. So you don't have to talk about health. You don't have to talk about food. You can just talk about what you love and then slip stuff in.
It's like we know Ellen DeGeneres is vegan, right? Or
Yeah.
vegan-ish. I don't know, but
Vegan-ish, yeah.
But it's like
Don't worry about the
Vegan-ish
shoe line.
except for the
Shoe
leather
line.
shoes.
Yeah.
exactly.
But I mean, like, celebrities are vegan, even though they don't go out there, like, blabbing their mouth about
Right.
it, so, yeah. But I think we got a movie to watch.
Yeah, time to go see our documentary.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Let us know down in the comments below your thoughts on this topic.
Make sure you subscribe to everyone
Yes,
here.
subscribe to these wonderful ladies. All right. Okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah.